Oh, and you might notice I do have the deck editor mod enabled as well. That's what the thing at the top left is. But hopefully, I won't be using that. Hopefully I won't have to cheat. So, let's go. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. There was a card draft and a and a shop. Oh, goo dungeon. There was a card draft and the shop in the starting area there, but I missed that because I went straight into the battle. So, not the battle, the dungeon. So, here we are in the goo dungeon. Average Friday night for me. And these are all the different events in little paintings here. So I believe this is a draft event. Let's see what we've got. Ah, this is a colour draft. I wonder what kind of deck I want to go for. Let's just go for an orange card. Ooh, a Ruby Titan. Very interesting. So, like I said, I have played this mod before, and I can already see that there have been a lot of improvements. Firstly, this camera perspective is way better than the isometric one they had going before. It was really hard to tell when you pressed like WASD which direction you were actually going in, but now it's really easy to tell. And they have also, by the looks of it, redone the art for these little event portraits here, and it looks spectacular. That's one of the things, one of the key things about this mod is that the art just looks stunning. I mean, look at that. That's just fantastic. Anyway. The sacrificial grounds stand before you. Legends tell of cards growing exponentially in power here under the right circumstances. So the way this one works is that first you give a card to sacrifice. Now, what kind of deck do I want to go for? I think I'm going to go for an orange... Am I going for an orange? Last time I played this mod I went for a green deck, so let's go for an orange-blue deck this time. So let's take out this Junior Sage. And the enchanted grounds seem to be slightly improved. What do I want to buff? Let's give a buff to the Mage Pupil. I love the Mage Pupil. He also looks a bit like the autism creature, so I'm happy about that. Your Mage Pupil has been cursed. Okay, right. So they still have that in that event, and that is something that I'll give my thoughts on later. What's this then? Oh, it's a battle. I thought it looked ominous. Right. I mean, it does have Detonator, which isn't, you know... Actually, that's not really a curse at all. I mean, it sort of is, but... It could be... Oh, I forgot to change my side deck. Oh. Maybe a Mox there and put the Mage Pupil there, so it will die, but it will also take out the Mox. Worth a go, perhaps? Oh, and something else about this mod is that they've changed it so that instead of scales you have... that's good. So that instead of scales you have, like, life points, which I think is an interesting departure from the usual way that Inscryption works, and I think it's kind of pretty characteristic of Magnificus to, you know, be like, I can do this core aspect of the game better than anyone else. Oh, bollocks. Right, well, I guess we're just using this as a blocker. So yeah, I mean, I think it works perfectly well for what they're going for. Can I get a blue? I guess I can't. It's really stupid of me to forget to... Actually, that being said, I haven't found a shop yet, so I'm not even sure if I could have. I mean, I would have liked to in the first thing, but I realised I screwed myself by forgetting to go to the shop, and had a bit of a stutter there, but it was fine. I was worried it was going to crash. Ruby Titan, it would be nice to get that down, but I might die first. No cards left in my deck either, so I'm just... Actually, now that I think about it, I could hammer the Ruby Golem to get another Mox, and then I could pop the Ruby Titan down and take out the Green Mage in one. I might do that. That might be worth it in the long run. Yep. Hopefully. And hopefully that Hover Mage will keep chipping away at the enemy as I go. You can just block with that. Far from the best game I've ever played, but I'll get there eventually. Right, now where is the shop? There's the shop. Ooh. What's that? Ah, spells! Select a side of the board to be set ablaze. Summon Spear and Rage. Select a card to kill. The opponent of the card will receive damage equal to the amount of health the card had. So yeah, this is just kill one card instantly, but take an amount of damage. Interesting. And I believe this one is select a side of the board. Every card on that side will lose 2 health without perishing and have their attack increased by 1. And summon Spear. You can just generate a spear on the board, which is a blocker. I think I'm going to go for the spear. Where am I now? I meant to go to the shop, but now I'm just in a random area of the dungeon. Alright, I'm going to go back because I want to get to the shop. Oh, I forgot I have a minimap. Nice. Wait, is this the shop? Where am I? Hey, turns out the minimap didn't help. My navigational skills are still absolutely awful. Okay, we've got another spell. That's fine. Unja. I didn't read what that said. But looks like just create 2 random cards in your hand. Direct hit. Your opponent will instantly take 3 damage. I mean, that just seems quite good. Sacrifice a Mox for 3 damage. Or discard your current hand and draw 4 new cards. I'm just going to go direct hit. It just seems quite good. Okay. Now let's go to the shop. Okay, so let's edit my side deck so I'm actually capable of playing to a half decent degree. There we go. I'll go half ruby, half sapphire. That looks like the Amazon logo. Yeah. Cool. I have to do some more battles before I can find that. Let's go for a draft. Right, let's see what's on offer. At last it is here. Tentacle with a rocket launcher. Love it. Does anything get more magic than that? Erratic Scholar. Oh, it's so cute. Look at it. It's got its little... Ah! Oh, that's so sweet. An erratic scholar appears from within the portrait. A panicked scholar always running from its problems. Relatable, honestly. And the Magimorph. Its disgusting gooey body warps and distorts into distant... A word that I can't see. It's wondrous if you look at it right. Also relatable. Let's take the erratic scholar. It's so cute. And I know it drops a random Mox, which isn't like that good. But yeah, he's such a little guy. Perfect. There's another draft over there, so let's just go and get more cards. Again, the art. Oh, I'm going to keep gushing over the art for this mod because it is just spectacular. The Crystal Worm. Gaze at a crystal worm, its body made out of pure mana, gleaming and transforming into other gems. Let's have a look then. What does that do? When a card bearing this sigil is played, select a Mox type for this card to provide. So this has been changed since the last iteration. The Crystal Worm used to just always provide an orange Mox. And I think this is definitely better because, well, it can be any type of Mox. Gem Guardian, alright, yep. I think we all know. Seeks to protect all the Mox. And then we've got a Gem Bro. The ability to tank any hit once, this pupil has high gusto. That is quite a good... I do vibe with that. I do vibe with it. With this orange deck that I'm going for. Let's go for the Gem Bro. Why not? Oh, like Gym Bro! I probably should have worked that one out sooner. Right, I have no idea where I am. That's a magical bleach one. I don't know if I want to remove the sigils from anything yet. I could remove one from the wizard pupil. You know what, let's go for it. Let's just see the event. So yes, allow you to bleach a card of one of its sigils. When bleached, the card will imbue the sigil, will imbue the power of its lost sigil, and get much stronger depending on the sigil's raw strength. Oh, this has been changed. mage pupil is now free of its gem dependent. The essence of that sigil does not resonate with your card. Oh. I don't know what that means. Okay. Oh, it's this. Oh, yes. I remember this. Ooh. Spooky under dungeon. Get the chained legs. Very nice. I do apologise. I breathed in to gasp and some like spit went right into my lungs. We can see the deck by pressing tab. It is funny how the table comes out the floor. Also, they've redone the table texture and it looks really cool with this like, I don't know, like damask. Is that my spellbook? I don't know. It doesn't seem like there's... Oh, there we are. You scroll up and there's a way to access it. And I think that's how many lives you have. How absolutely delightful. Yeah, well, I'm stoked. Okay, this is a draft by colour. I think we'll go with the blue one this time to balance out the deck between orange and blue. Multiplication Mage. When a card binding such as played, draw another of its card but with a different gem cost. Okay. Oh. Slight bug there. Sorry, just punched my microphone. Slight bug there, but it's all good. Right, yes, this is a bit better, isn't it? So I can place now... What have we got? We've got the Alchemist and the Practice Wizard. I will pop... Sapphire Mox here, Hover Mage here, and then I'll pop the Erratic Scholar. This cost, by the way, means that you have to sacrifice a Mox. Much like that. And then what he'll do is he'll move and be prepared to pop the Alchemist next turn. And leave a Mox as an extra little bonus. It's not a helpful Mox, but, you know, what can you do? Oh, this is another thing that they fixed. Previously, in previous editions, when the camera was focused on this and you went back, you then couldn't focus the camera back over. At least, not that I know of. You might have been able to, and maybe I was just being stupid, but if it's a bug that they fixed, good. If it was never a bug in the first place, also good, and apologies from me for the slander. Awesome. Oh, my Erratic Scholar, no. It's alright, he'll be back. Chill, okay. I'm in a decent spot so far. I'm actually in a very decent spot. Because now I can pop out my Ruby Titan. Hold on, does the cost of the Multiplication Mage change every time? Because I swear that when I drew it initially, it was a blue. Oh, interesting. Well, let's go, I guess. The Whiz! Oh no, it's called Dunce now. Interesting. That's concerning. I would like to destroy that with Multiplication Mage, please. And I'm going to draw it again with a green cost. Okay, not helpful. Okay, Multiplication Mage isn't great. Maybe this is the one that I'm going to throw in the sacrifice event. I think I'll win next turn. Oh, I'll win this turn. Okay, but I didn't win with any overkill because I miscalculated. Never mind. So, I'm going to put the Multiplication Mage in. And I'm going to put... Let's put the... I'm a bit worried about the Erratic Scholar. I have a sort of irrational attachment to the Erratic Scholar, so I want to kind of keep it safe. Let's pop the Ruby Golem in, see what happens. It's been cursed. What? Okay. All Mox on the board will cycle into different gems. Okay, right. I think maybe it's the time to say that I don't really like that event very much, because even if it didn't sometimes randomly shaft your cards, which it does, it just gives random sigils, so there's nothing that you can really do to help it advance your deck in any way. It's just like, oh, let's see what happens. Anyway, are there any more events for me to run into? They've made the map smaller, which I think is a good thing in many ways. Right, let's see if I can't get some overkill damage on this. Ah, interesting. This is what I mean. Let's go Sapphire Mox. Sack the Sapphire Mox, or should I put down the Bomb Sage first? You know what, we're just doing 1,000,000 bombs. I did that stupidly. Did I? I don't know. Oh, there's still a bomb on the far left, rather. I know my left's from my right, promise. Gonna pop down a Erratic Scholar now, and we're gonna pop in just here, so he will take out that Mox and move out the way of the Whiz. Or the Dunce. Sorry, I keep calling it the Whiz because that's what it used to be called. Right. It's fine. Let's see what we are set up to do later. Okay, well I can't really do anything. This is the problem with Mox sometimes. Oh, we've got one of them though. Got a green, so I can pop that down. Although I fear that my Erratic Scholar is about to perish. This is sad. I don't know what that rune is. I'm not really sure what the portrait is meant to be, but looks neat. It's only 2 crystals. I do like how they fall down just out of the sky as enormous crystals. And yeah, I think that's everything. So, on to the first boss. Hello. The music, as well as the art, the music in this game, in this mod, is really nice. Pop a Ruby Golem there, and then pop the Erratic Scholar, so drop a Mox, and then move out of danger. Oh, I forgot that one randomly flipped all the Mox on the board. I guess it's not that bad, it's just kind of unpredictable. Okay, not helpful. Can I? Oh, I can just add them to my hand. Oh. It's never actually been explained how these work. It looks like I can add one to my hand per turn, question mark. This music is quite loud. I might turn it down a little bit. There we go. I don't think there's much else I can do except summon a spear. But Goobert's going to be doing no damage to me. And I've got a Sapphire. Why did that just turn over? Oh, because it cycles, of course. What am I going to do here, then? I don't really want to place anything in my hand except maybe the chained legs, but, you know, can't. Fine. So now I can place the chained legs. Yep, okay. Phase 1 over. Good stuff. Don't you think these cards are a little too powerful? I think they're fine the way they are. What did you goop all over my cards? Ugh. It's horrible. Don't ever do that again. What if I were to blow up the mage pupil? Why not? Yeah, we can do that. And what do I want now? I want a Mox. Sapphire. Regrettable. When a card bearing the sigil of strike, the striker loses one attack. Okay, so I don't want to hit that. I could bomb it. That's an option. I'm gonna do that, so I have an open space. That might have been a dumb idea, but whatever. I think that was a dumb idea, but it's fine. At least I can bomb the Emerald Mox once this is all done with. It looks like we'll get there eventually. Eventually. Really like to... I'd really like another Ruby Mox, to be honest. After that goes down, I think I'll just pop the spear there, because I think the spear is just sharp quills. Nice. Yeah, it's just sharp quills, so that will take out the Muscle Mage, and then I can go Ruby Mox, Ruby Mox, Ruby Titan. And let's let it take out the Green Mage. Muscle Mage goes down. Can I do any overkill? I can. Only a little bit, but better than nothing. Nice. 3 damage, 1 big crystal right onto the table. Nice. Let it go. Oh, no. But just descends away so sadly. Goo Mage disappoints me again. Choose wisely. Let's see. A chained Mox appears from within the portrait. A collection of 3 Moxen tangled together, combining their mana energy. That's not bad. I mean, it would be better if... I don't know. It would be better if you were doing like a 3-coloured deck. Smug Witch. You gaze at the Smug Witch, the smuggest pupil in all the land. Legends say his smug throw is unrivaled. I don't know what that means. I'm just thinking like a throw blanket, but I don't think that's true. Right, when a card bearing the sigil deals direct damage, the amount healed will be healed. Right. I don't think that's worth it for 3 sacrificed. Ooh. Oh my goodness, the art for this mod is so good. I'm gonna find out whoever made the art for this mod and what's the word? My brain's just thinking dox them. I'm not gonna dox them. Credit them. I'm gonna credit them. Anyway, moving on. Bramble, what does it do? When a card bearing the sigil is played, all cards on the board will count clockwise. Interesting. It's green. Green is not in my deck, but it's so cool. And I know that there are like cost switching events coming up, so maybe I can take advantage of one of them. Let's have a look then.